Scorpio, this May will be one of your favourite months in some ways. It's got the peaks, it's got the troughs, it's got the challenges and the delights. Here are some of the highlights. There's a full moon and it's in your sign, and all sorts of intuition is going to come tumbling out, so pay attention. Then we have the new moon, and the new moon brings a brand new beginning when it comes to your relationships. And finally, we have the Sun, Mercury and Mars in a very familiar position, really bringing you into all of your hidden superpowers and allowing you to use your skills to practically rule the world. Here's your May astrology. Scorpio, this month has a very familiar feel to it. You're feeling very much yourself. You have power, you have charisma, you are oozing all of the parts of yourself which are essentially you. Now, I would suggest then that you use all the parts of yourself that you adore, that you're proud of, that you think are great, and that you push for what you desire, particularly in the first 19 days of the month, as Mercury, the planet of communication, is on your side. When we get to the 19th, Mercury is going retrograde, Mercury is going backwards, and it may be that you are sucked back into the past in some way. You may get a message from an ex-lover, you may find yourself caught up in an old pattern, it may be that there's some confusion connected to something you committed to in the past. Either way, if you put your positive energy in straight away, you should be fine. Now, Mars, the planet of action and your dear friend and ex-live-in buddy, is also in your energy. So you're feeling very passionate, very fired up. You've got a lot more energy than usual, and also a lot more sensuality and sexuality within you. Use it wisely. Don't get caught up in fruitless power battles, because later on this month, we've got a mutable Grand Cross and a cardinal Grand Cross and a double pentagram, which are all about our karma and our soul patterns and things emerging that we are meant to experience in some way. Now, on the 23rd, we have Saturn, Scorpio, in your position of finances and security. Now, Saturn is the lord of responsibility and a very paternal geezer. And the energy for you may be, okay, what are you doing with your finances? And this is opposing the sun in your natural energy. Do you make excuses for yourself? Is there an issue where you've lent someone money or someone owes you money? Are you know, what's your deepest primal issue when it comes to finances? Saturn is ferreting it out and asking you to be responsible with money, which is a little bit tedious, but Saturn pays his dues and there could be a big reward there. Perhaps if someone owes you money, they are giving it back to you. Perhaps you're finding some money coming from somewhere. Either way, this is a period when you're moving into expansion, but you've got to tie up the loose ends. In the cardinal Grand Cross that's coming this month, we have Pluto, your ruler, and your position of communication. You may be struggling with expressing a dream, with talking about some feeling within your heart that you can't quite clarify. You know what you want to say, and in fact, you know you have to make some fundamental changes within a dynamic, or maybe even a group dynamic, to get your dream, but it may feel a little bit difficult, and that's my cat sneezing. Scorpio, the powerful news at the end of the month is the double pentagram. Now, I'm including Eris, I'm including Juno, I'm including Chiron within this, because I feel that they're very important to the evolution and revolution of our spirit. And they're here to heal our wounded soul and our relationships and make things very, very clear to us. Now, within these double pentagrams, we have the moon in your sign, we have Sun, Mercury and Mars in that familiar feeling of your own energy. And we also have Pluto, your ruler, in there. So it really is a very intense experience for you. It's about the way you want to create and manifest your future. And this is, you know, quite challenging because there's some difficult angles within that pentagram. So it's saying to you, okay, these are the challenges. If you want to transform your life, if you want to create your dreams and more, then you know, these things are coming up for you. One of them is communication, one is your emotions, and two is how you use the vast pool of energy and resources you have within your soul, your wisdom, your charisma, your intensity, and all of this is coming up. It may be there's something also connected to your relationships at work in the mix within all this. But whatever arises towards the end of the month, ultimately in the future, it will bring you closer to your dreams. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. If you love astrology, please come and visit my website, horoscope.co.uk, where there is loads of fabulous information and much more written detail on your monthly astrology. And I know Mercury is going retrograde, and probably the worst time to ask, but if you love this, please, it'd be great if you could subscribe. Just click the subscribe button. Lots of love.